Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Holosun Dude here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new SIG 365X macro and installing the Holosun 507k X2. I got the red dot version. It's the 2 MOA dot with a 32 MOA ring. It's really nice, but we're just going to be showing you today the installation on the new SIG X macro here. So let's get into it. So looking at the top view here, you can kind of see SIG has made some improvements on their RMR plates. For those who are unfamiliar, they used to include the RMR plate and the rear sight as one piece. So when you took the plate off, you would lose your rear sight. That was on some of the XLs, and I know the original 365s. So with the X macro, they changed that, and I think with some of the later model XLs, they've changed that as well. But it's just a nice feature. So when you take your plate off, it's not going to take your rear sight as well. So you can kind of have like a little co-witness to back up there. But getting into the plate, taking that off itself, I had a really hard time getting these screws off. I actually had to use my wood burning tool here. And what I'll do is, I've already loosened the screws so you can see there, but basically I just took my wood burning tool and I put it in the screw itself to heat it up to try to like loosen the, I guess either Loctite or whatever they put on it originally, to kind of warm it up. And then I took my drill because the included tool from Holosun, I felt like I was just stripping the screws out basically. I couldn't get enough tension on it. So what I did is I took my drill, got the little same star bit there you can kind of see, and then just took it and backed the screws out one at a time. There's one and two, and the screws just kind of fall off there. And you just take your plate, pop it off, and you're ready to install the red dot itself. So a little pro tip, just grab your items and take them in a little Ziploc bag. That way you don't lose those little tiny screws in case you ever want to go back to the plate. You have a tiny little bag and you can just toss that in your gun case. Okay, now that you can see we got the plate off, you just want to take a napkin and wipe off the excess oil that SIG puts on from the factory after you take the plate off. There's two sets of screws included in the Holosun sight box. You're just going to choose the skinnier of the two screws, as you can see here. And then after you've cleaned off the bottom, you're going to take your Holosun red dot sight and line it up with the little supports on the slide. That just prevents the red dot sight from kind of shifting back and forth and putting all that stress on the screws. So it gives it a little backup support. Basically, you're just going to take your screws, start them in there, making sure not to cross thread. You can put a little extra Loctite on here if you want, but I mean, it already comes with the blue Loctite, as you can see there. And again, just being careful not to cross thread there, get a good nice start. And you can take your tool and just cinch them down. So what you want to do is cinch them down evenly. So get them basically where they're all the way in, and then switch to the other side. Get that one all the way down. And then you just want to add a little bit of back support, you know, because we're all about supporting the back here. Whenever you get close down to the bottom of the screws, you're just going to kind of push the sight down and forward, like towards the front of the gun, to give it the, making sure like it has a good flush fit on the front, and then you're going to tighten down the back. Again, making sure to hit both sides evenly. Get a good grip on there. Pushing down. Get you a little better angle there. And you just cinch them down evenly. Just like that. Get a good, nice finger tight. You don't want to really cinch down on these because you want to be able to get them off. But a good, nice finger tight quarter turn to make sure that it's not going to come unscrewed on you. Just like that. And as you can see, still got the rear sight in the back, front sight, and then you can co-witness with the front if you want there. And then try to get you a good focus on the red dot here. It's not liking to pick it up too well, but yeah, I mean, that's the basic install of the Holosun 507k X2 on the SIG 365X macro. Hope you guys enjoyed. Always remember where you came from and to stay humble. It's the Holosun Dude. We'll see you on the next video.